What's up, y'all? We are back to do round 2 of the Scotty Cameron GoLo 7 versus the Good Mallet putter. This time I did go get the original grip removed, and we went and had, instead of doing the Super Stroke, I ended up getting the Golf Pride reverse taper grip. Just messing around with that up at the PGA Tour Superstore, I found that I like that a little bit better. And so I've been messing around with it, trying it out. Really liked it and enjoyed it so far. So I figured we go ahead and bust out that video that we promised you guys several months ago. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna set up the same exact type of putts that we had last time. We'll do 15 putts from 3 foot, 5, 7, 9, and 11 feet. And that way we can kind of repeat the same exact test that we did last time. I've got the results here. So last time the Scotty Cameron did 56 out of the 75 putts. So that was a 74.67% make ratio. And then the Good putter was 57 out of 75 putts, which was 76%. So basically like one additional putt. So I'm really curious to see how different it's gonna be right now versus what we did last year. I will say we did have a little bit of work done to the putting green, so there's a little bit more of an angle right now. So I'm gonna have to like play around with it a little bit just to see if I can find a straight putt from that 9 to 11 foot range. I think we should be good for the 3, 5, and 7 foot range, but that 9 foot and the 11 foot range we'll definitely need to mess around with a little bit for us to be able to find the perfectly straight putt. So to start off, again, we've got the Good Mallet putter. I'm gonna break that out. So this is the design of it. So I think you guys saw that last time. And then this is the Golf Pride reverse taper grip. I did do the flat style. There's 3 different styles. So I did the flat, and then I got the large size because that's kind of what felt the most comfortable. So this is the Scotty Cameron. It's the GoLo 7. It's the half moon style. And you can see we're using a Super Stroke grip, and this is the 2.0 mid slim. So when I compare these two, the size is a little bit different, but I do like that this time we do have kind of an apples to apples comparison where we're comparing both of them having a larger grip. Whereas last time the Scotty Cameron had the Super Stroke grip and the Good putter had that traditional grip, which I didn't really like. Through a bunch of the tests that we've done so far, this does definitely roll true. So the traditional grip I found was like 1 to 2 degrees open. A friend of mine, Ryan Hickson, had tested it out for me right when I got the Good putter and first started wanting to do some testing with it. And so we went up there and he used, you know, some of his fitting equipment and whatnot and found that it was 1 to 2 degrees open. And it definitely felt that way when I was doing the putts, both during the test and while we were doing the testing up at his facility. So what we're gonna do with the test this time is to make sure that we're kind of fair. We're gonna start off with 1 club. So for example, I'll use the Good from the 3 foot, and then I'll do the Scotty Cameron from 3 foot. Then when I switch back to the 5 foot distance, I'll start off with the Scotty Cameron and then switch over to the Good, and then I'll keep alternating like that. That way, 1 club doesn't get an unfair advantage by going second from all of the distances. Go ahead and measure real quick and then get the camera set up. We're gonna begin the putting test now with the Scotty Cameron GoLo 7 using the Super Stroke Mid Slim 2.0 from 3 foot distance. Oh, ho, ho. 6 out of 7. Hit one on the right edge. The Scotty Cameron GoLo 7 went 14 for 15. I think I missed the 7th putt. All right, y'all, so we've switched over to the Good putter with the Golf Pride reverse taper grip. By the way, I did get it cut down 2 inches, so it's now at a 33-inch length instead of 35 inches. Now, I'll say the weighting feels definitely a little bit different. I feel like the club head feels a tiny bit lighter on the Good Mallet putter now that I have this larger grip on it. So far we're 12 out of 12 with the Good. All right, there we go. So we are 15 out of 15 on the Good, and the Scotty camera was 14 out of 15. So the 5 foot, we're gonna start with the Good using the Golf Pride reverse taper grip this time. Ooh, missed the first one, just to the right edge. Now, one of the things that when we had the work done, I do feel like some of these bristles right around the edge of this hole are sticking up a little bit more. I feel like if you don't middle the putt every time, if it's gonna catch the edge, it's gonna kind of fall away from the hole instead of actually falling in. All right, awesome. So that was 13 out of 15 for the Good. Now we're gonna switch over to the Scotty Cameron with the Super Stroke grip. Yeah, and immediately once I switched back to this, I feel that head weight difference. Scotty just feels a little bit heavier. Whew, that was close. 4 out of 5. So I don't know if you guys saw it. When it hit that edge, it kind of curled around, but then on the back side, it fell in. All right, so that's 14 out of 15. We've moved back to the 7 foot. We're still using the Scotty Cameron. And I turned the lights on because it's getting a little bit dark. Ooh. Wow, I'm surprised that one actually went in. Looked like it started a whole cup right. It died into the hole. Which is kind of the speed I like to play. Nope, that was way right. $11 for 12. Y'all know what's crazy? I haven't hardly used this Scotty Cameron since I did that test last year. Oh, I missed the last one. It's 13 for 15. So we've switched back over to the Good putter. We're gonna do the 15 for the 7 foot, and then we'll jump back and do the 9 foot. Ooh, missed the first one. So I don't know if I overhit that one or what. Ooh, barely. That's gonna die before it goes in. I knew it. I knew it was gonna, that should have gone in, and it literally hit right here. So you can see if I put it here, we'll roll away. I don't know if it's that I used that Scotty camera for 8 years and just felt a little bit more comfortable, and I've literally only used this for about a day and a half, 2 days. It's 8 of 10. Too hard. All right, this is why I do like doing this test where I'm going back and forth, because then it allows me to kind of feel the difference between the clubs as I'm going back and forth. All right, so now we're back to the 9 foot distance. Now I don't know if you guys can hear it, so that's 1 of 1. The Good Mallet does sound a little bit more clicky than the Scotty, which does sound a little bit softer. But I think that depends on where I hit it. Miss 15. I'll left the club face open. That's 3. I don't even know how that one went in. All I don't know what's going on. Something right around the 5 foot mark. If it's slightly to the right, it stays straight. And if I like aim dead at the cup, it goes left. That blows me away that I just missed 3 in a row. Now, one thing that I do notice, and I don't know if you guys see this, so with this, because it has a single line versus the Good having 3 different lines, I don't know, just when I first set up, this definitely feels a little bit more comforting and easy to line up. And we made number 12. Now I will say this, so I made 13. This size grip does feel a little bit more natural. Pulled that one. All right, so I made 13, 14, and then missed 15. Okay, so what we had to do is we had to come over here. There was a lot of banks over here that was causing the ball to go right to left. It was more manageable over there, but I mean, it was breaking like 2 to 3 cups from all the way down here. So we moved over here where it's a little bit straighter. Oh yeah, that's definitely straight. There we go. That's 1. This is nice though, because now I know it's gonna go straight or super close to straight. So it's a lot more comfortable knowing that the miss is on me and not because it's hitting imperfections in the ground. That's right. Now I will say too, it being dark is kind of messing with me a little bit. Oh, that one turned at the last second. Aim right edge. Oh my God, right edge like literally lipped out. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Miss 14. And miss 15. Goodness gracious. 11 foot putts for the good. Yeah, so the handle's bigger, club head's a little bit lighter. And the head's a lot more clicky, for sure. Yeah, so it's crazy after having the good putter back in my hand, comparing it against the Scotty Cameron. I miss the feeling of that Scotty, I'll say that. Might switch back to it, we'll see. Missed on the right edge, man. That's right. That was an alignment issue. That's right. Another alignment issue. I mean, I'm hitting them dead straight. It's dark and it's a little bit harder to line them up. Might redo this in the light. Oh, I pulled that so bad. Whew, Let's go. So after doing the putter test with the Good with the new Golf Pride reverse taper grip and using the Scotty Cameron that we used last year, same exact grip, the 2.0 mid slim, the results are within 2 putts of each other. If I did the math right, and I'll double check in post and I'll correct myself right here, the Scotty Cameron made 57 out of 75 putts and the Good putter made 55 out of 75 putts. So I know last year the Good made the 57 out of 75, which was 76%. And last year the Scotty Cameron made 56 out of 75, which was like 74.67%. Out of 75 putts, they were within 2 putts of each other. I will say that it definitely, the Good, even though I missed a couple of putts compared to when I did the test last year, the Good putter with the Golf Pride reverse taper grip had a little bit of a disadvantage. I haven't been able to use it as much as I practiced with it last year before the test. Liam and I've just kind of like mess around playing GOLF, which is kind of horse, and then a couple other 10-15 minutes of putting here and there. What I will say is between these two, I do like the style of the reverse taper grip. When I went up to the PGA Tour Superstore to test out the Golf Pride reverse taper grip, they didn't have any available in a right-handed putter. There was literally like one in left-handed putter, and it was the large style grip. It felt comfortable when I tried it. I used to putt left-handed a long time ago, so it felt okay when I was like messing around with it. But what I will say is, once I used the Superstroke 2.0 mid slim, this definitely felt more natural in the hands. The other thing is, I really do like the design of the Good putter. Kevin Mayu did an awesome job with it. I love the black on white, but comparing it against the single line of the Scotty Cameron half moon style, I just felt it as a little bit harder to line up. And maybe it was the lighting. Maybe it's my fault for doing the test at dusk, and then pretty much just using the security camera lights to be able to finish up the test. So I'll try and run the test back just to see if I get any different results, probably before we post this video, just to validate, hey, was there any difference? The other thing is, kind of a comparison of last year versus this year. When I post the numbers for last year and show you what they were compared to this year, you'll see at the 7-foot distance, I made more this year than I did last year. And then from the longer distances in the 9 and 11 foot, I think I made less this year than I did last year. And part of that comes down to, like I said, we had some work done on the putting green, and it's a little bit harder for me to find a straight putt from those longer distances. The Scotty Cameron, a little bit softer than the Good Putter. I definitely noticed that when I was doing the Scotty Cameron, it just, every single contact point on the ball felt great, felt smooth. Sometimes the Good felt smooth, and then sometimes I felt it was like a little bit clicky. I do still love the blackout design of the Good putter, so that's one of the things I definitely can't go back to the Scotty, even unless I paint it black, just because, especially playing anywhere between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the afternoon, there's so much light glare coming off the shiny surface of the Scotty that even though I find it to be a little bit more comfortable, the glare is just really, really annoying and makes it really hard to deal with. My thoughts are, considering that the putters were literally within just a couple putts of each other, couple percentage, it's probably like 73 to 76%. I'm not going to complain about that because literally on any given moment, I can come out here and make 5 putts in a row from 10 feet, and then I can miss 5 putts in a row from 10 feet. So really what this test was about is, hey, see how it compared against last year, which is pretty identical, within a few putts of each other. And then how did the grips feel and how did the club head feel up against the ball? We used a Callaway Chrome Soft Tour certified balls. So we're not using cheap balls, we're using good balls. And, just flat out, the Scotty Cameron felt a little bit better. I just wish the Scotty Cameron was the right color for me, or I just wish the Good was a little bit softer on the face of the club. So I've yet to find the perfect club. Might have to swing by a Second Swing or PGA Tour Superstore to see what they have, see if we can find the perfect putter. So far, haven't found it yet. Got some that are pretty close, but nothing perfect yet. Now, one other putting test that we do plan on doing is we do still have the original Good blade putter that still is the 35 inches with the original grip. And we still have the Yes putter, which has the super stroke, so we can still go back and do that test. If you guys want to see that, make sure you put it down in the comments below. If there's anything with this putting test that you would like to see me do again, like to see me do a little bit differently, please let us know in the comments below. And we look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Take care.